I'm actually surprised that Wing isn't treated as a blue capsim, since they also established alongside it that a facet of Stream's ability is the control of air currents. It just seems really obvious to group the item that grants flight with the item that grants a degree of aerokinesis. But apparently it's because red capsims specifically relate to power sets that are acquired via physical changes, hence the bulking of muscle mass, the malleable transformations, and the growing of wings all falling under the same category. Since we're on the topic of power-ups, the show has yet to provide an in-universe reason for Baku to not just crank the gashapon machine until he has a fully loaded arsenal. But there's this one line here from when Baku acquires Wing and Stream, which initially felt redundant because we've only seen him use the gashapon machine once prior to this episode. But stewing on it a bit longer, it occurred to me that it might imply that Baku's actually just been going to town on the machine, only to be greeted with dupes of his already existing power-ups. If that's true, that'd be hilarious and perfectly in keeping with Baku's bad luck streak, which I am currently convinced is the result of nightmares. It just makes too much sense now that we know that the damage they inflict to the dream realm has tangible effects in reality. If someone or something out there really doesn't want Baku to help people, maybe he's being punished every time he tries? Regardless of if that's true or not, Baku's bad luck must have resulted in him really internalizing the idea that helping people leads directly to his own suffering. Because the goal of the gun nightmare from the first episode was straight up destroying Baku's dreams, implying that Baku's subconscious desire was breaking his own spirit. So what does that mean for the dreaming soon-to-be bride of this episode? It might just be because we've immediate precedent from the previous story arc with Fujimi wanting to blow up the very institution that was keeping him down, but I think the obvious conclusion is that Miyuki desires to annul her own matrimony. It seems like her family is pretty affluent and her groom-to-be is of similar status, which suggests that the marriage was socially favorable, but perhaps she didn't fully consent to the engagement in the first place.